よし、始まりました。ジョニーズゲーム TV です。最近のですね、ちょっとリードオンリーメモリーズはだいぶ黙って聞いてますし、あと皆さん謝りたい。音がちっちゃかったですね、最近のやつ。もうぐったりしちゃって先週のマダムの話、前回のマダムの話はだいぶ困りましたですね、あれは。で、要約すると、あれだ、ビンセントっていう人に会いに行こうっていうことがまず一つと、で、そのヘイデンがやってた研究っていうのは、その人間の意識みたいなのを再現するっていうことを研究してて、でその過程でチューリング生まれたんだっていうことにしときましょう。はい、よし、行きましょう。コンティニューでいいのかな。あれ、コンティニューだとダメか。あ、ちょっと一旦戻るか、これ。ロードここからできるかしら。これだよね。また俺セーブしてない可能性があるってこと？ありそうだな、それは。ちょっと怪しいぞこれ。もう話聞いた後かな。あれ、もうお会いしてますよね。あ、よかった、焦った。はい、よかった、よかったです。セーブ忘れたかと思いました。よし、じゃあ行きますですよ。ヴィンセントに会いに行きます。怒られちゃいました。怒られたといえば、今日歯医者の予約私すっぽかしちゃいまして、寝坊して怒られましたよ。さっき怒られたっていうか怖かった、女の人。ヴィンセントさんかっこいいっすよ。なんかブレードランナーみたいなのがかかってません
？Can I help you?
僕友達なんですけど、ヘイデンの。
I don't really have time to talk. I'm waiting for someone.
かっこいい音楽、やばい。
Are you Vincent Mensah? We're here for a meeting on behalf of Melody Flores.
そうなんですよ。
Oh, good. You're Melody's people.
そうです。
Do you have everything that I asked for?
何？
There must be some miscommunication. Melody said that you would be able to provide us with some information about Hayden Weber's projects within Parallax. He has gone missing, and any information we get may be useful.
そうなんですよ。
Damn that old woman.
What?
We had a deal. She promised me, and I'm not giving up anything until I get what I need.
何約束のものって。何知らな
I already know Hayden is missing.
い。
Why else would I be willing to sell corporate secrets to Flower? This was my chance to get out of the city. Instead, she sends the two of you, hat in hand, with nothing.
チューリング渡すみたいなことなのかな。違うか。
I'm assuming you're Hayden's little pet AI?
ペットってな。
Insulting, but accurate.
Look, I'm sorry to come off callous. I do want to help.
飛ばしましたね。
Hayden was a colleague and a friend, and I want to know he's okay. But I also need help getting the hell out of Neo SF, and now. My info is my leverage, and it's not for free.
何知ってんだろうね。
I'll just have to find another buyer.
いや、教えてほしいな。
Maybe after I make another deal, I'll be able to pass it to you.
Perhaps we could assist you?
欲しがってる人。
My friend here is a terrific journalist. Being skilled at hunting down people and information is part of the job.
ここにいる私の友人はか。
I don't know.
いや、任しといて俺に言ってくれれば。だって俺人脈広いから。
I need 100,000 credits, an untraceable car, and a fake passport for me and my wife, Francesca.
うわー、これ揃えるのは大変そうですね。ちょっと通貨単位っていうか、どのぐらいのお金がどのぐらいの価値を持ってるかって分かんないですけど、つ 次リードオンリーメモリーするときは座椅子スタイルになるっていうね。で探知不可の車、いやーなんかあの人この間殺されちゃった人、インプラント手術してたっていうあの人なんかに頼めばよさそうだったけど。
If you can get me all that, I'll give you anything you want. Hayden's research notes, what I know about Parallax, my company's security credentials, whatever.
いやーこれポイントになりそうだな。いやー時間かかりますよこれ。
If you're really sure journals can come up with that kind of stuff in one day.
できるかもしれない。そんなこと言っちゃっていいのね。じゃあ俺も気持ち込めてよ。できるかもしれない。
Might?
できます。先にいくつか質問に答えてもらわないかな。
Dear God, I'm doomed.
Melody only gave us a rough sketch of what you need.
聞いてない
The
な。
more you can tell us about the situation, the sooner we can fulfill your request.
まあいいことだいいことだ。
Sure, as long as it isn't the juicy stuff.
あなたパララックスでどんなことを行っておりましたってやってらっしゃいました。
I'm the head applications engineer for their data analysis division.
はいはいはいはい。
Or maybe was, is what I should be saying.
まあねそこは。
If Hayden is the big brain who comes up with the math that runs the search algorithms, I'm the guy who figures out how to collect and apply the data that we get. We've worked pretty closely for years, but he's head and shoulders above me as far as theory goes. Hayden built a fully independent machine intelligence in his spare time. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash myself here. I'm a good software engineer, probably one of the best. But machine intelligence? In a form factor like yours? Now that blows my mind.
天才なんだね。
We've got full immersion, virtual reality, yet most people would still call you science fiction.
If you say so.
なぜサンフランシスコを出すヘイデンから見て聞いてみましょうねこれ。ヘイデンの失踪について何か知ってること。
Nothing concrete. I probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary. I mean, Hayden goes out for a couple days all the time, right? Conferences and guest teaching.
ああ忙しい人だね。
He doesn't exactly share his itinerary with me. I tried asking around and no one will say anything. If he had jumped ship, went to a different company, it would be the talk of the week at the water coolers. Instead, dead silence. Thankfully, he allowed me to keep backups of most of his work, simply because I cross-referenced it so much. He didn't like having it all in one place anyway.
じゃあデータなんか知ってるこ
Bring
とあ
me
るんじ
what
ゃ
I
ない。
asked for, and I'll tell you more.
うまいねそこ確かに。なぜネオサンフランシスコから脱出することにそう固執なさるんですかね。
Because Parallax is rotting from the inside out. Hayden going missing is the last straw, and it's a big-ass straw.
自分もやられるかもしれない。
There is... how do I put this without giving it away? There's a new project about to roll out, and it's going to change everything about how Parallax does their business worldwide. Since the launch of the MeshNet, we've had some board shakeups, and the people at the top are different from the ones who previously run the
はい
company.
はいはいはい。
The altruism the company displayed in the past is gone. They're harder, more ruthless, and more concerned with profits and power than ever before. Not just richest company in the valley power either. Real power.
ああお金とかっていうことじゃない。
My guess? Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to do something that would get in the way of that. If they're willing to get rid of the brightest mind on their payroll, what's to stop them from getting rid of me? There's a half dozen people who could do my job. So I'm getting out before I accidentally step on the wrong person's toes and end up at the bottom of the bay.
会社に協力的じゃない人はいなく狙われてんだ。 ありがとう。希望するものを調達してみる。じゃあちょっとフラタニザブロ方式でいきましょう今日は。ありがとうございます。希望するものを探してみます。
I need to make some calls, and this park ROM is fun. I want to poke at it a bit.
爆弾だったりするかもしれないよ。
If you do manage to get what I need, bring it here today and you'll get anything you want.
OK。
Forwarding photos and info for the passports to touring now. And I really hope you can do this.
やっぱ女子でしょ。名前忘れてるな。漢字でいこう。
I'd rather give it to you than some other corporation anyway.
あざます。
See you soon.
チューリングどうする
I'm not
よ。
quite sure where to get fake passports or an untraceable card. The only shady folks we know are those punks who vandalized Hayden's apartment. I doubt they could point us in the right direction, but a long shot is better than no
聞
shot.
いてみるか。
They might agree to help us if we get them off the hook for stealing the data cache. We should check the police department and see if Lexi can pull some strings.
レクシーに話すとすわけにもいかな
As
そう
for
な
the
んだよ
rest,
ね。
perhaps Dr. Fairlight or Melody could spot us the credits.
あ、うまいね。
That certainly is no small amount, but is unlikely to cause much consternation for either of them, assuming they are as dedicated to helping as they
あ
claim.
あ、なるほどね。
Melody is assumably home as usual, and Fairlight did let us know he'd be at the hospital.
どっちもちょっと信用できない感じですよね。ゆったりした喋り方、動画的にも困るんですね。どうしましょう。まあいいや。メロディーかな、でも。
We could ask either of them for assistance.
そうですね。
Up to you to decide which would be a better course of action.
じゃあまずレクシーのところからいきますね。でこれでちょっと動画が今日一旦終わ
I
りか
didn't
な。
expect you to show up here.
あ、どうもレクシー久しぶりね。
I was just about to wrap up booking these two, now that they've had a little time to sit underneath the weight of their shenanigans.
かっこいいレクシー。
Hey, look!
Hey, look!
It's the snitch! You know what they say about snitches?
Not in front of the detective, Chad.
Hey, if you don't think the vandalism is enough, I'm sure I can write up a quick charge for that threat, too.
そうよ。すぐもう俺言っちゃうからね、こういうことは。
Huh! We didn't do nothing that bad! This is bullshit! Oh, my dad's gonna kill me!
根はいいやつだったりするん
Well,
です
you
か
should
ね。
have thought of that before you decided to take your street art to the wrong street.
そうだね。
A little community service never hurt anyone. It'll be a learning experience.
And we would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for...
Chad, shut up!
なんか話されそうだな別に。
Don't call me that, Ollie! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
Starfucker now.
So what's the point of watching all those ancient cartoons with you if I can't use the joke?
Don't dig us any deeper. We're in enough trouble as it is.
They say it in every episode!
この喋り方ね、も
We're not on a television show, jerk. We were arrested by real
う。そう
cops.
だよ。
What? You think they haven't seen the show?
Why do you always think everything is a damn joke, asshole?
うるさいな、早
Oh,
く。
now look who's swearing. Goody two-shoes.
Ahem. Boys, if we're done arguing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, whatever.
So, what brings you to my lair?
ちょっとルール曲げてもらえないかっていうことを言う。レクシーに嘘つきたくない。でもレクシーのこと考えると、いい奉仕活動っていうのも違うし、ちょっとレクシーにでも何でも正直に言いましょう。ちょっとルール曲げてもらえませんかね。その2人役立つかもしれないんです。
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just toss all this paperwork in the trash and break procedure on your whim.
すいませんね。
Really?
No.
I don't want to help these two jerks anyway. They think they're so bad, sticking their tough cop buddy on us for no good reason. I ain't got time for this.
失敗した。
So you'd rather do the community service and have her call your dad?
No, we're totally glad to help. Couldn't be happier. Just don't call my dad.
Shut up. Just shut up.
レクシーにこれ言わなきゃいけなくな
We
りそうだな。
really could use their assistance, Detective Rivers. It's my apartment in a way. Isn't it up to me to decide whether I press charges?
お、いいね。いいね。
Not even remotely.
なんで？
But fine. Take them. I can't handle being within earshot of the blue one any longer.
青頭行くぞ。
Aw, I thought we were really making a connection, Detective.
Sorry about Chad, ma'am. He doesn't mean harm. We're very grateful. We both need to check in with our families first, so we'll meet the two of you back on Market Street, if that's
あ、いい
okay.
よ、俺もうそれで構わないよ。
Of course. We'll meet you there, Oliver.
What a waste of my time.
ごめん、レクシー、でもこの親切は無駄にはしませんのでね。
Don't worry. It's a hassle, but you know what we say. Gold in peace, iron in war. Back to the grind again. Stay safe, deputies.
取れてんね、オッケーオッケー、取れてる取れてる。じゃあ行きますか。じゃあこの2人の話聞いて今日は終わりかな、一旦。マーケットストリート。まだ雪降ってんの？うわ、積もってんじゃん。あ、ブライアンさん。
Welcome back! Care to take another pamphlet or two?
どうして今日一人なの？
Ah, the cold weather has made organising demonstrations a bit difficult, to say the
そう
least.
よね、まあね。
But I refuse to relent in our mission. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, I will not rest until I stop these abominations from undoing God's almighty work.
僕はね、彼の人あんま好きじゃないからね。その頑張ってるとも言いづらいんですが、でもいい人ですよね、この人はね、なんか。これ聞いてみようか。このクリニックが閉鎖されたら命を落とす人もいるのでは。
That's a leading question. Of course, some people have life-threatening afflictions, and it's a good thing that science has evolved to treat all kinds of diseases. Simply wanting cat ears and furry tails does not constitute a disease. A disease of the mind, perhaps. If the government strictly limits genetic alteration surgeries to only life-threatening emergencies, well, that would be a start towards undoing the damage. We are not God. We were made in his image, and his image did not include fur. I feel it's rather simple. It's even in the name.
なんで
Modifying genes means we are changing the very DNA that makes us unique. We're giving doctors, among other people with a severe lack of understanding of the human condition, the right to make us into entirely new species. We are the byproduct of tens of thousands of years of natural selection and evolution, and now these people want that progress to just be reduced to a formula, to be injected into your skin at your convenience? And why? To fulfill some sick fantasy. We have VR dramas. Leave your imagination at home. Besides, Why should we give these self-proclaimed animals the same rights as humans when they clearly don't want to be human?
ね、じゃあ聞いたこと以上です。
Great! Do tell me when you get the article out. I love to read the comments.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but doesn't most of the meshnet speak critically of your organization?
Oh, that's cute. The robot wants to join in the discussion now.
そんな言い方すんなよ。
Yes, this is true. Though historically, most revolutionaries are unpopular when they're in the middle of the fight. I sleep comfortably knowing that history will be on my side.
強気だね。なんかね、僕思想わかんないですよ、この人は。いや、そうかねとも、まあまあそれぞれ意見あるとしてね。だからこっちかな。でもなんか彼のこと見るとこっち行ってやりたい気もするし、公正なスタンスでとも言ってやりたいし、正直あなたの言葉ねちょっと俺感じないかなって。でも公正な言っとこう、俺こういうとこ嘘ついちゃうんですよ、平気で。
Why, thank you. I appreciate bold integrity from good journalists like yourself.
あ、こういうとこね。話を聞かせてくれてありがとう。また何かあったら連絡するよ。
Oh, please do. Have a lovely day now. And remember, God designed you perfectly just the way you are.
じゃあちょっと青頭ブラザーズオリと青頭スターファッカーってどうも言いづらいですからね。来ましたですよ。
The two of you are like a fuzzed sync-wave, even if you got us off the hook for that apartment job.
We appreciate that, by the way.
Yeah, sure. Let's just get this over with. Riding this out is freaking exhausting. Then we'll be all squared up. For good.
そういうことだね。
Right. What do you need us to do?
We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
いいね、率直に。
Oh, so this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes.
そうなのよ、そうなのよ。
So, what's the thread?
追跡不可能な車欲しいんですよ。パスポートの聞くんだってこと
War driving? Copyright infringement? Search bombing?
Is search bombing actually illegal?
It's against the terms of service, so probably, at least in California.
あ、ID のこと聞くね。偽造 ID が欲しい。できれば今日のうちに。
Oh, that's nothing. If you can pay.
嘘。
Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests.
嘘、俺いける。
He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet.
マジで？パスポートよでも。
It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passports that can get two people past the border safely.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you?
いけるオリ
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
知りませんかそれできる人。
What about that guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
That's not really the same thing,
あ、
Chad.
違うの。
But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call.
いいっすかちょっと聞いてみてもらっても。
Give me a few minutes. This guy is pretty sketchy, very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman.
すいませんね。
Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. Ollie gets to show off all his cool connections.
いやいや、そんなことないさ。
You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo.
それちょっとないな、今んとこは。
Well, that and petty larceny.
大きい声で言うんじゃないよ。
We we might have something that will suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first, if you can stay calm for that long.
また頼
You
むことが
sure
ある
yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal? You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet? Well, they're top notch. Very bleeding edge.
だって
I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software.
もう人間よ、もう
I
俺の
am,
主
in
役は。
fact, the first fully sapient
So-
machine intelligence. Well, at least that I know about.
Which means what exactly? In English.
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy. Now keep it down. I'm still on the phone.
うるさいってよ。
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Well, that's awesome. You ain't so bad. For a tin can.
Tin can? Really?
喧嘩すんなよ、お前ら、
I'm
大
composed
同士
almost
で。
entirely out of plasteel and silica. Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century? ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Yeah. That's a good point. Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name calling, too.
お
Oh no, I'm sorry I brought it
う
up.
んな仲良くなってるの。
Just hold on a second.
真剣かかってる。
Underclocked? A bit brain.
喧嘩売ってるでしょ。
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
でも語呂はいいですよね。
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
ボロボロ。
Okay, I talked to the
ダ
guy.
ブル。青だるまってうまかったね
He。said he'll do it, but he only works in trade.
何？
A couple of passports are gonna run us
うん。
one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
もうなんか事件になかなかたどり着けないし、このゲーム終わるのかよ、本当に。
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
たくも
It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas. Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
何
Anyway, where can we get a poster like that?
I'm not sure. Probably nearby.
ほら
I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get.
じゃあ探せばね、ありそう。
My guess is he's a local that uses people like us as a way to nab something he's had his eye on. We'll help you look for it.
おやった、サンキュー。俺いいやつだな。お仲間に加わって。OK。じゃあこの辺で一旦セーブでございます。はい。ですね。まあこんな感じで、なんかこう、事件に行くのかと思いきや、あれも探して、これも探せと。もう、なんか大変なことなんですけどね。ってか、めんどくさいことに。今日は2月の2日です。202。よいしょ。一旦セーブして、ドラゴンボール撮りたいと思います。ドラゴンボールもすごい気になるのでね。はい。よし !OK かな来たかな来ましたね。じゃあ、こんな感じでした。こんな感じのジョニーズゲーム TV でした。また次回の放送お楽しみに。それでは、アディオス。